Hey. So I just went live on Instagram and Facebook, and I thought, I can't leave YouTube out of this. You know what? I want to turn this. Let me see. Oh, man. It won't let me turn it. Okay. We'll keep it like this for now. So look, I just went live on Facebook and Instagram. I wanted to hop on YouTube as well. So thank you for being here. Just wanted to share a little bit. Today I went for a 4 mile run and I was just feeling so grateful. Feeling the sun hit me in the face. Living in beautiful North Carolina here where the sun is out every day. And this is the fourth time this week that I've gone for a 4 mile run. I'm lifting weights, I'm playing soccer. I've got my health really, really dialed in right now. And it feels amazing. And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful to have my health after the struggles that I've been through, right? If you don't know my story, 2016, had a very serious case of Lyme disease. It was disseminated to multiple organ systems, including my heart. My heart rate was dropping 30 beats per minute, lower at times. They had me hooked up to all types of machines to make sure that my heart rate was climbing back up over time instead of staying low for way too long. It was insanely scary. Not only was the heart rate thing, but I was fainting. My doctor had no clue what to do. And look, that's the thing with Lyme disease. The traditional medical system just doesn't have the tools, right? They give us antibiotics immediately. And I've talked to hundreds of people, literally hundreds of people, who have taken antibiotics, felt a little bit better, and then stopped the antibiotics and the infection came right back. And the reason for that is the Lyme microbes insist. They curl up into a little ball when you hit them with antibiotics, a very aggressive solution. Lyme disease is not an aggressive microbe. Borrelia burgdorferi are not aggressive. They're the opposite of aggressive. They're kind of slow and they're like just surviving, right? They know how to survive. They know how to evade. And so when they sense that antibiotics are in the system, they simply roll up in a ball and wait. Antibiotics clear the system, they roll back out and start wreaking havoc again. Okay? So it's important to realize that because antibiotics are not going to just automatically fix the problem. And so if you have Lyme disease right now and you're taking antibiotics and you just keep taking more and more antibiotics or long-term antibiotics, it could be a problem. It might not work the way that you're expecting it to. And I'm only saying that from experience. I'm only saying that from talking to hundreds of people who have done this. And myself, personally, I skipped the antibiotics altogether. Now, I'm not saying that's the right decision for everyone. I'm saying that's what I did, okay? And that was based on my own research and the way that I felt currently in my body at the time and the way that I felt about antibiotics. The decision I made was to not take antibiotics at all. At the time, I was doing a ton of research, right? If we are to assume that there is a continuum, illness on one side, health on the other, I was all the way over here in illness. And I ran as fast as I could towards health, doing whatever I could to get there. I changed my diet immediately. I changed my hydration, my schedule, my lifestyle, my sleep schedule. I immediately started worrying about what supplements I was taking. I immediately started caring what I could do about becoming a healthier version of myself. And it wasn't just one thing that got me there. It wasn't just one thing that got me to the point where I am today, where I ran 4 miles today, yesterday, the day before that, and the day before that. The past 4 days, I ran 4 miles. I lift weights all those days as well. Today's a day where I'm going to do 100 pull-ups. I did 100 pull-ups on Sunday. I play soccer. I play sports. I have a very active lifestyle today, and I'm so grateful that I have that ability because I didn't always have it. It's not It wasn't until I lost my health that I realized how valuable health really is. Our health is everything. If we have no health, we have no relationships, we have no business, we have no finances and anything else. All of that stuff is built on the foundation of health. And so it all starts with health. If we don't have our health, we've got nothing. And that's what I learned the hard way when it was stripped from me, when I had Lyme disease. And it wasn't my fault. It's not your fault if you have Lyme disease. You didn't ask for Lyme disease. You got bit by a tick or you contracted Lyme disease some other way. There are other ways to get it. But you didn't ask for it. It came to you. It's not your fault. And it's not your fault if you've tried things that didn't work. There's a ton of misinformation out there. In fact, the traditional medical system is not set up in a way that can help us fight this thing. They're set up in a way that throws antibiotics down your throat the second you say you're sick. And that might be right for some people. It wasn't right for me. And hundreds of other people have told me that they took antibiotics, they felt better, and then they felt worse. That happens all the time. And it's for the reason that I just explained. The microbes know how to resist antibiotics. They're antibiotic resistant. And so after doing all my research, I learned that herbs could help. Herbs, plants, simple plants. They've been used for thousands of years in other countries, in India, China, right? Japan. They've been used all over the world. The West is just now catching on to the fact that plants can help us with all illnesses. I don't know what took so long. I don't know why it took so long, but here we are, right? Plants are so powerful. They use a different pathway. The microbes don't really know. They can't detect that there's plants that are antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant rich in the system until it's too late, right? And so they're not able to resist the herbs like they are antibiotics. So that's what makes herbs so powerful and so helpful. And the thing is, it's annoying and it was difficult to find a reputable company that could help me with the herbs. I ended up just buying bulk herbs and making teas and tinctures. There are some companies that do it, but they put so many different herbs into one little tiny capsule, and that's not the best way to use herbs. So, I vowed that if I was to heal this thing, if I was to get better, that I would spend an inordinate amount of time helping as many people as I possibly could fight back against Lyme disease as well. And that's what I've done. So far, it's only been, I healed in 2017. I launched Lyme Wars in 2023 because it took me that long to save up my money, invest all my money in creating Lyme Wars, invest all my time and energy into finding suppliers and finding manufacturing partners and finding the tools that I would need in order to make this thing work. It took 5 years to figure all that out, and lots of money, way more than I'm even comfortable or willing to share. It took a lot. It was a lot of investment, a lot of time, a lot of energy to get here. But now, I've been able to help hundreds of people get better. And you can get the herbs that helped me heal for a fraction of the cost, way less time, and way less energy at LymeDiseaseWars.com. If you go check it out, you'll see there's only one herb in each capsule. We third-party tested them to make sure that they were non-GMO, vegan, free of heavy metals, chemicals, anything harmful. I have a very, very high standard. One time, they failed the tests. The third-party test came back and it said, this isn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. So I said, take it back. I lost thousands of dollars on that run, on that product run. But you know what? These herbs, my standard is I need to be able to take them myself. I need to be able to safely give them to my children. That is my standard for third-party testing for the herbs that we have. And if they can't meet those standards, if I don't feel comfortable giving it to my children, then I won't feel comfortable giving them to the masses and giving them to other people. So that's where we're at, right? That's what happened. I lost all the money when it came to that product run, and I was fine with it because I would rather lose money than lose my reputation or hurt other people. You know, the first rule, do no harm, right? It's so powerful, so important, especially today when all these supplement companies out here cutting corners, you know, not giving people the highest quality products. They've tested so many different supplements before and found that there's illegal drugs in some of them. There's an inordinate amount of the active ingredient, right? Like 500x more than should be in there is in there because they really want you to get that desired result. For example, melatonin is very famous for this. There's one of them had 1,000% more melatonin than what's on the label. How is that okay? How are they getting away with that, right? Yet they are. They're still selling it. Still going right on. People are still buying it. It's a problem. And I'm not going to stand for that. I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm not going to create another company that does those sorts of things. So that's why we spend a lot of money, time, energy on making sure that our products are the highest quality so that I can give them to my kids, so that I can take them myself, so that I can give them to my family. I'm not willing to sacrifice that. I'm not willing to cut corners. So they're the highest quality. I wanted to make sure they were affordable too. So many people are struggling with medical debt in our country. So many people. It's actually very sad, very, very big problem that not a lot of people even ever talk about, but medical debt is right up there with student loan debt. It is very, very high in this country. It's ruining people's lives. It's holding people back. It's holding people down, making their life harder, making it more difficult for them to have a high quality of life. It's not okay. It's not cool. And unfortunately, doctors and the medical industry aren't trained in how to deal with Lyme disease. You know what they're trained to do? Just give them antibiotics. It'll go away. Yet, I've spoken to hundreds of people who've taken antibiotics and not had those results. Personally, I skipped antibiotics. I didn't take any antibiotics when I was healing from Lyme disease, and I haven't had any symptoms in over 6 years. How did I do it? I used herbs, I used nutrition, I used hydration, sleep, holistic wellness. If there's a continuum with illness on one side and health on the other, I was at all the way over here on illness, and I ran as fast as I could towards holistic health in every single way that I could figure out how to, right? And the problem is there's a lot of contradicting information. It's very difficult. It's not easy to do that. But I was willing to wade through it, figure it out, read multiple studies, figure out what's nonsense and BS and what actually sticks, what actually works when you look at all of the studies, not just one, not just cherry picking studies. You've got to come up with an actual result, right? You can't just pick one study and make your decision based off that. You got to look at all of them and say, okay, like you can find a study that says fiber is not beneficial, right? Fiber. How does that make sense? Fruits and vegetables. But then you can find 20 studies that show that fiber is very beneficial and very necessary for human life. Which way do you go? Well, you go to the one that has the 20 studies, not the one study. You see what I'm saying? So it's important to have that, to be able to go and wade through all of that nonsense. It's important to find mentors that are doing the same thing as well. I have mentors that are absolutely crushing it, working with Olympic level athletes and world champions because of the way that they approach health and wellness. And they're my mentors. They're people that I look up to, that I listen to, that I follow, and that I pay inordinate amounts of money to get advice from. so that I have the best information. So that, see, the thing is, and when I say that, some people chuckle. They say, wow, so you're here helping me. I'm just a regular old Sally. And you're saying that, we're on the same level as Olympic level athletes. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. But when you work with people like that, they're very disciplined. You get to see what actually works because the plans that they make are actually stuck to for a long period of time. So you can see what actually works best for the human body, not just what works best, based on 5 people. It's like what works best when they actually stick to the plan for a long period of time and actually do the work. Because most of the population slips off of the plan pretty quickly and pretty easily. So a lot of my work, a lot of my job is helping people stay on track, which is much easier said than done, but we can do it. We can help you get there. I have this client, Donna, who is absolutely crushing it right now. She was very sick for many, many years with Lyme disease. Couldn't walk without a cane. Didn't feel like she could help her animals. She loves her animals. She has a dog, some sheep, some chicken. She has all types of animals, like a little farm, And she couldn't get all the chores done anymore. She couldn't do it. She didn't have the energy. She didn't have, her bones hurt, her joints hurt. She was tired all the time. So she had to hire help in order to get all the work done in a day. It was a very sad situation, but pretty quickly we were able to get her on the right supplement regimen. We were able to get her nutrition figured out. We were able to get some herbs in her system, some powerful herbs. You can get them at LymeDiseaseWars.com. And now she's back to working all day on the farm. She's helping her animals. She's feeding the chickens. She's, doing everything that needs to get done on a farm, which is difficult, without any help. She doesn't need a cane to walk anymore. And she was thanking me up and down on the phone yesterday. See, these are the things, these are the stories that keep me going, that keep me driven to help more and more and more and more and more people. While it's awesome that I was able to heal, I'm past that. I'm way past that. The only reason I tell my story is because I know it can help some people to hear it. I would rather tell all the other stories of the people that I've been helping and all the ways that they've gotten better. That's what drives me. That's what keeps me going today. Anyway, I'm feeling really grateful for life, really grateful for my own health today. I feel like I really have my health dialed in right now, and it's only getting better from here. And I just wanted to hop on, share some inspiration with you, tell you that, listen, I know what it's like. I know that the traditional medical system isn't helping you the way that you want, the way that you need, but you're not alone. I was very alone when I had Lyme disease. No one was there to help me. The traditional medical system couldn't help me. My doctor didn't know what to do. My family definitely didn't know what to do. I was pretty stuck, but I took a complete DIY method. I said, I'm just going to do this myself. I'm just going to run as fast as I can towards health. And I was a voracious learner. I became a certified holistic nutritionist. I just kept learning and learning and learning. And I promised myself that I would help as many people as possible if I came out on the other side. And then I did. I came out on the other side. And I've been helping people ever since. Hundreds and hundreds of people have taken Lyme Wars herbs at LymeDiseaseWars.com. Hundreds and hundreds of people. And, I've helped dozens of people with their nutrition, supplements, hydration, sleep, dialing in their wellness. It's been absolutely amazing, and I couldn't be more grateful to be in a position to help another human being. So my son asked me the other day, what's your favorite animal? And I surprised him. I said, human being. And, everyone that was there, my son, my daughter, their heads whipped around. What is he talking about? I mean, we all know that humans are technically animals, But to say that they're your favorite animal takes a different kind of approach, right? It's true. I'm fascinated by humans, and I just love helping people. It's all I care about. Anyway, feeling really grateful today. Just thought I would hop on, share some inspiration, share some love with you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out here on YouTube, or help@LymeDiseaseWars.com is my email address. You can reach myself and my team. We're here to help you. You're not in this alone anymore. Okay? I know the traditional medical system wasn't able to show up in the way that you need, but we are here for you. And you can take back your body. I've seen it done way more than once now. It happened once with me, but it's happened over and over again with our clients, and I can't wait to show you how we can help. So reach out if you have any questions or if you need anything, or go to LymeDiseaseWars.com if you need herbs. We have the top, highest quality herbs, the most affordable herbs. Only cost like a cup of coffee per day. They're amazing. I mean, I still use them all the time whenever I get sick, because there's a host of health benefits that come with plant compounds and herbs. Not just for healing from Lyme disease, but they are specifically chosen for Lyme disease. But they also help with so much more. You can look them up. Go ahead, do some research on each of these herbs. You'll see they've been tested for all sorts of things, including COVID. So if you have any questions, reach out, and if not, I hope you'll try out the Lyme Wars herbs. They've done so much for myself and so many others, and I know that they can help you too. And we're taking one-on-one clients on February 15th. I'm actually going to be doing a live video here on YouTube, February 15th, where we're going to go into every single piece of what it takes to heal from Lyme disease, and I'll peel back the curtain and show you everything that we've done over the past 5 years to help it make it easier for you. And you could save so much time, money, and energy healing from Lyme disease if you work with the team that actually knows what we're doing and isn't just going to throw antibiotics down your throat. Anyway, hope you have a great rest of your day. Reach out if you need anything. We're here for you. We love you. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.